Wait, hold on.
Espera.
Okay.
Posso começar? Obrigado. I think one of the things that people should really do is just to stop drilling. When you stop drilling, you have to find alternatives. As long as you continue drilling, and because drilling is the cheapest, way, and there is already technology, and the biggest problem is that, out of the crude, you get, 7 to 11 byproducts, so it's profitable. Mm-hmm. The issue of crude is how much profit you make, and it's a lot of profit that people make out of the crude. When you're talking about, alternative energy, there are no byproducts on mm-hmm. that. And then multinationals are not willing to invest mm-hmm. aggressively, on the alternative energy. I think that's the problem.
All right. And so tell us who you are.
Can I send that video now to Mark?
Yeah. So who are you, and why are you here in Houston this week?
I'm Elias Isaac. I come from Angola, and I'm here because I believe that Chevron can do much better, in terms of their responsibility and the way they are affecting, the livelihoods of people by drilling. Because in Angola it has been proven not to be sustainable to a great extent. Because wherever platforms are established, mm-hmm. the livelihoods of people are affected. Mm-hmm. So, my issue is how can Chevron be more responsible to take care of people, mm-hmm. not just to drill the crude, but to take care of people who are going to be affected by the activities.
Yeah. And can you talk about the relationship between Chevron's activities and the fisheries that you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, one of the biggest problems in Angola is that fish, especially the local communities, because they don't have sophisticated means of fishing, so their traditional way of fishing is being affected. They cannot go beyond the platforms. They fish in very shallow waters, And what is happening now is that, most of the fish that survive on the surface, they're completely gone. And last week, our own government in Angola approved a law to import, 90,000 tons of carapau, which is a specific fish for the poor people. Okay? So the government is going to spend between 60 and 70 million US dollars to import this kind of fish because it's so disappearing because of the oil activities.
Mm-hmm. And then what was the link that you were telling me earlier this morning with sort of what's happening with BP now and with sort of why the communities from Chevron are here this week?
I think now we have more justification to be here because there is a clear example, a practical example of what's happening in the Gulf of Mexico. And this is what we have been talking about, people in Ecuador, and people in Angola, all over the place. This is what we've been talking about. Mm-hmm. And the lives of many people are going to be affected, just not the ecosystem, the environment over there. Is the livelihoods of the many people who depend from the Gulf of Mexico, ecosystem, from fish, from tourism, and so on and so on. Even people not be able to have fish in the restaurants, because this is going to be affected. It will be thousands and thousands of people are going to be affected directly and indirectly. And the environment there is not going to, to come back to itself, overnight. Mm-hmm. It is going to take many, many years until it is really healed to some extent.
And you know this from your experience in Angola.
I know from my own experience in Angola because in Angola we have places that, because of the oil spills, trees are dying, the lakes are disappearing, all the fauna, all the flora, is just disappearing and so on. And the lives of the people are really being threatened by the oil industry. Mm-hmm. This is a reality, and nobody can deny. And I'm not saying that I'm glad that what happened in Gulf of Mexico is something that we should rejoice. but it's something that people should realize what other people in other parts of the world have been going through for so many years, and people have not paid attention to it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Do you have one more thing to anything else, or that's good?
Chevron should really invest in seeking alternative energy. Oil is not the answer. In the long run, all of us will be in danger. Our lives, our future is endangered by the oil industry. There are other ways, of us producing energy.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So you did